What's up, y'all? I am Fast Track. I'm the best man in Jamma who ever stood in front of a camera. RWBY month, how I love you, and yet you give me so little, but still, how I love you. And for today's episode in RWBY month, we have Volume 5, Chapters 4 and 5. Chapter 4, Lighting the Fire, and Chapter 5, Necessary Sacrifice. Ooh, well, that can't be good. Because, well, no one likes a sacrifice. So, am I going to see Yang? Because in the last two episodes, we got nothing from Yang. I mean, we got a little bit from RWBY and Oscar, Chip. And again, husband's in there. Ugh. And, we got Weiss, who was just kidnapped after an awesome battle with a giant horde of grim wasps. Not the bees! Gosh darn it, Nicolas Cage. And then we've got Blake, who is still trying to round up a good army with the people of the island until the White Fang Chameleon girl interrupted and everything was ruined. Oh dear. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, we're gonna see what else goes down with our heroes. And I swear to God, I had better see all four of them coming together in some epic reunion and maybe in a fight scene, preferably behind a sunset. I better see a sunset. Anyway, so with that said, let's get right into Volume 5, Chapter 4, because RWBY month is so awesome, and RWBY is so awesome. And we know the rules, we have to skip 1 minute and 25 seconds in so as to skip the song. Okay? So, y'all ready? Let's do this thing. Here we go. Alright, RWBY, wow me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Series created by Monty Oum. Ooh, trees! Yang and that guy. Are you looking for your tooth?
How much further, pal?
This should just about do it. You wait here. I'll go up ahead and make sure the coast is clear.
It's a trap. Yang ain't buying into that, your BS. Ah, yeah. Huh. I heard some. Ho! Fire. Yep, it was a trap.
I can't believe you were dumb enough to let me lead you here.
Yang, you gonna do
Is
something
everyone?
awesome?
Yes, little lady. This is it. Well, unless you count the whole rest of the camp back that way.
That way.
Huh?
Oh.
Yes, that way.
Good to know.
That's all she needed.
Now to pay me back for this tooth, we're gonna take your bike. And you're gonna take your lumps.
Oh, how I missed this. Boy, you gonna die.
You got the jump on me last time, sweetheart. You really ought to think twice about fighting all...
Robot arm.
All right. Get her!
Ooh. Oh. Get knocked, son. Wow, that arm can really take a bullet. Oh. Sweet. Oh, right to the face. Oh, right to the face and foot. Oh, triple roundhouse. You just made her mad. She is
Who
good.
are you? It doesn't even matter. When Raven finds out what you did, you're dead.
Possibly, but I doubt it. I'm her daughter, after all.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Yes, you are, man. You were trying to hit on your chief's daughter. Who? Ruby, Oscar. And they're fighting. Does this count as shipping?
Man, Oz wasn't kidding. Oscar's picking up on this stuff fast.
Oh! Wait, can we hit girls?
I'm so sorry.
Oh!
Yes! I did it! Oscar?
You forgot to engage your aura again.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because this method makes you less likely to forget.
Ha
If I give it a shot.
Not bad, Miss Rose. But Oscar doesn't have the years of training that you do. Or I do.
What the what?
Well, maybe we should, take a break.
Osmond's control. Oh! I don't know what to do. Is it sexist to hit you? Is it more sexist not to hit you? It's just so confusing. Ooh. Now that's what I call using your
Next
head.
time you want to throw a left cross, remember to push off with the appropriate foot. And as always, do be aware of any openings.
Got it!
Yeesh, Oscar, what a strain.
Are you okay?
How is this so exhausting? Your body isn't used to this kind of training. Not to mention generating a defensive aura on your own.
Ren.
It takes intense concentration at first, but in time it will become second
Being
nature,
so zen, Ren.
allowing you to deflect attacks and gradually heal your wounds. After that, you can begin focusing on your semblance, whatever that may be. Semblance.
You know, like your very own superpower. Everybody's got one. It's just a matter of finding it and mastering it. Ruby moves super fast. Electricity makes me stronger. Ren can mask emotions, and John can,
I can't do anything.
John's like you. He hasn't found his semblance yet, but we all know he will,
Aww.
too. We all just have to try and help each other get stronger.
Cool. A common philosophy is that a warrior's semblance is a part of who they are. Some say your personality and
So
character
wise.
can define your semblance, while some claim that it's the other way around. Of course, there are still many who don't see a connection at all.
It's hard to know when you know sometimes. Ren's semblance was unlocked from intense stress. And mine kicked in during training one day.
What about you?
Oh, struck by lightning, didn't die. Crazy Thursday.
I just don't
What the
understand
what?
what's wrong with me. I train, I meditate.
Don't worry, Mr. Ark. Your journey is far from over.
Osmond.
The same might be said for all of you. Unlocking your semblance isn't the end. It can still grow and evolve.
So, whichever body Osmond is in, he'll take their semblance, depending on what it is. He doesn't keep his old thing. Huh. Yay! And the people she beat up, escorting her. Aha! They are so gonna die when they know they tried to rough up their boss's daughter. Wait, isn't Weiss there? Find Weiss! Or Weiss find her, whichever happens, and I think that's the Spring Maiden. Weiss! Oh yeah, the tiny soldier. Tiny! Oh, so cute! Shouldn't you be trying to, like, untie her first and then escape? Maybe, like, dig your way? It's just ground and dirt. Okay, time for the family reunion. Mask. Makes her look like a Grim.
Mom. Yang. So,
She is
after all
so
this
less
time,
tan than her.
you finally decided to visit me.
She's like really pale. Oh, she's
You know that I searched for you. I spent years looking for you. And you found me. You were patient, determined, and strong enough to make your dream a reality.
Oh,
Well done, Yang. But did you have to be so rough with my men? I didn't want
Diggity.
to fight. They started it. Well, you certainly finished it.
Diggity. I'm sorry.
Right. I'm sure this is all very overwhelming, but I must admit that you've proven yourself. So any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer. You can stay with us tonight. I'll even have the cooks whip up something for you. That's not why I'm here.
Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test.
What was that? I'm not here for you.
Oh,
Ruby is somewhere in Mistral. She's with Crow and she's going to need my help. I just need you to take me to her. And why would I do that? Because we're family. Family. Only coming around when they need something.
hey, that is only
I
half
have to
true.
say, I'm disappointed. After all, you found me, didn't you? Why not take that drive and use it to find your little sister if she really means that much to you? Because you're going to save me time. Ruby was heading to Mistral, but there's no guarantee she's made it there. Looking for her in Anima could take ages. But Dad told me how your semblance works. Ty. You
Ty.
can bond to certain people. And when you do, you could create a portal that takes you straight to them. You've got one for Dad, one for me, and you've got one for Crow.
Ah.
He promised me he'd watch out for Ruby before he left. And I trust him. So, make a portal to my uncle and sister, and I'll be on my way.
Oh,
You know,
that was easy.
it takes real strength to march in here and demand such a favor of me. I've got to say, I'm impressed. It's very noble to want to help out your sister. But if she's with Crow,
Half sister.
then she's already a lost cause.
Oh.
What does that mean? You don't want to get mixed up in all of that, Yang. Ozpin is not the man you think he is, and Crow is a fool for trusting him.
So she
I would
knows.
know. I trusted him once too. I don't care what you think. Your
That's why it's a
choice
sword.
is your own.
That was White's sword.
All I'm suggesting is that instead of getting wrapped up in something too big for you, for any of us, that maybe you take a moment to wonder if you're already where you belong. Save your breath.
With these guys,
You could spout off whatever you want.
I could party
but
with much better
nothing is
people.
going to keep me from my sister.
That's the power of love.
Oh, aren't you stubborn? I get it from my mom.
Oh, snap! That's a good one.
Well, if that's how you feel, then it sounds like we're done here. Take her away.
Do you really want a relapse of what happened to your men and women?
Did you not hear me? I said, send me to Crow, damn it!
That's enough!
Ooh.
You watch your mouth in front of our leader!
Red eyes.
Make
Okay, who's brave enough or stupid enough? Oh, he is. Oh, look at that.
Yang? Weiss?
Well, that's the first reunion. Good job.
Alright, well, subtlety is out.
Tiny thing is not so tiny anymore. Ooh, he's really not tiny.
What is that? Don't worry about it. What are you doing here? Well, that's my mom, and she could take us to Ruby. Ugh.
Your mom kidnapped me? You kidnapped her?
Oh. Funny story. Dude. Lightning.
Enough! Thank you.
Oh.
If you people
Spring
don't
Maiden.
keep it together, this
Right.
place will be crawling with Grim.
Lightning.
Give the girl her weapon back. You two, in my tent. Now.
Why?
Yes, mommy.
If you're really going after your sister, then you need to know the truth.
Oh. Okay then. So no epic fight sequence?
Sorry about...
Aww.
I missed you so much.
Aww.
I missed you too.
Aww. Bye, tiny thing. That was actually pretty sweet. Now I have to watch the next part, which I know is going to make me feel bad because of the title. But, oh. So, we get more shipping fuel with Oscar and Ruby. But Ozpin had to ruin it. You know, it makes me wonder if Ozpin is in Oscar's body and he sees and hears everything Oscar does that mean he can never have some time to himself, if you know what I mean? Don't lie, we all do it. Look, what I'm trying to... But it's not just that. I mean, some other stuff, like, you know, drinking, or showering, pooping, talking to your bae on the phone, or, you know, just anything. Or, you know, writing down your very own fan fiction that you hope people will read and someday turn into an audio drama. Not that I'm doing any of that. Please go to my finfiction.net thingy. Wait, that's pony related. This is RWBY related. I'm sticking with RWBY. But please go read it. Anyway, so we got that stuff, and we also have Jean trying to find his semblance, and Oscar trying to find his semblance. So we got the Zero Semblance Bros, I think. And nothing with Blake yet. And we got Yang, who just beat up a bunch of thugs, and they're gonna die anyway because they tried to beat up their boss's daughter. And we got a first reunion with Yang and Weiss, the tomboy and the stuck-up white girl. Oh, please, don't mind me. I'm just too busy making more money. Excuse me while I take a sip of this liquid fire. Delicious. For those of you who don't know what liquid fire is, it's basically when you light a martini on fire and drink it. That's actually real. I've never tried it before because, you know, I can't afford it, but whatever. Anyway, one down, one to go. Next up, we got... Excuse me a second. Gosh, darn it. Something wrong with that. Okay, next up, we got Chapter 5, Necessary Sacrifice. Well, this oughta make the tears come, and not just from Weiss and Yang being reunited. I was this close, but no, I'm a man. Men do not cry. We cry on the inside. If you could see what my insides were like, you would cry too. Okay, let's get right into this. And of course, we skip 1 minute and 25 seconds in, so as to not have any problems with Rooster Teeth copywriting my stuff. Let's get right into this. Alright, RWBY, do your thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! RWBY month. Ooh, tropical. Yep, this is Blake's place. But seriously, is Blake a princess? I mean, father's a
Okay.
chief. Would that technically make her a princess?
Are you ready?
I mean, Moana's a princess, and her
I've
father's
beat
a
up on
chief.
giant monsters and robots more than once.
Pocahontas
I think
is a
you handled getting
princess.
few signatures.
Signatures. Oh no, they're going door to door. Like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Your chieftain needs you. Your people need you. Please, join the fight and help us save Haven Academy.
I see 3 humans.
Are you kidding me? We'd love to have someone with your skills on our side.
Martha. Get back inside.
Oh.
Mom,
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, parents. Hey guys, at least you're trying. Ah, son. Too soon, man. But at least he didn't fall. Ooh, mer people. Oh, they don't have fishtails. But can they breathe underwater? I guess so. I do love swimming.
I don't get it. How can they just sit around and do nothing with the White Fang getting ready to attack?
Because not everyone is like you and me. The faunus here in Menagerie, the ones that weren't born on the island, moved here because they were tired of fighting, of having to struggle constantly. Menagerie is filled with people that just want to be left alone. And here we are asking them to put the rest of the world before themselves.
I guess I never really thought about it like that.
The problem is,
War.
whatever happens at
What's
Haven
it
is going
good
to
for?
affect them whether they like it or not. If Adam gets his way and Haven falls, it's only going to make things worse for the faunus. Everywhere.
Adam. He's the guy you used to work with?
Oh, that's one way of saying it.
Yes.
Sorry. Forget I brought it up.
No, it's okay.
I know he's trying to be nice, but in his
Have you
head he's
ever met
thinking,
someone
was he bigger
and
than
thought to
me?
yourself, they are the personification of this word. Okay, well, I remember getting to know Ruby and thinking, this girl is the embodiment of purity. After a while, I saw Weiss was defiance, and Yang was strength.
What am I?
Jury's still out on that one, but I'm leaning towards Ernest.
Right.
At first, I thought Adam was justice. Then, I thought he was passion. But over time, I realized I was wrong. He wasn't any of those things. He was spite. Not hatred,
Spite.
not rage, spite. He won't accept equality, only suffering for what he feels the world did to him. And his way of thinking is dangerously contagious. That's what worries me about Elia. She's not like Adam.
Damn.
Not yet, at least. But I don't know how long that will last.
This is getting deep.
She was your friend, huh?
She was. Her chameleon traits meant she could pass as human. She could have lived a normal life if she wanted. But she didn't.
Really?
I always admired that. She lost her family in a mining accident when she was young, and she joined the White Fang. Like me, she was more or less trained on the road alongside other faunus. She learned to survive, to defend herself. But as people like Sienna and Adam started to gain a following, she became more dangerous. I guess I did
Sienna's not with us anymore, I'm sorry.
My parents tried to get me to leave with them, but I refused. I had Adam and Elia, after all.
You know we're going to have to face her eventually.
I know.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm going to try and help her the way you helped me. You showed me that sometimes you need to be there for a friend, even when they don't want you to be.
A true friend. Help. No. That's Pony. That's Pony. We are with Ruby. So,
And I can't give up on Elia.
I got none.
It's about time I saved my friends for once.
A friend will be there to help them see. Asuka?
You're really getting better, huh? Are you hungry?
Better at screaming.
It's almost dinner time.
I'm starving.
Yeah, that sounds good. I was about to call it a night anyway.
So, you've never fought before?
Just the occasional small grim. Nothing like this, though.
Well, you
Just a
look like
simple
natural.
farmer boy.
It's strange.
Ship.
I've only had this cane for a few weeks.
Ship.
I feel like I've had it for a lifetime.
Ship. Ship.
Longer.
Ship. Ship.
I sound like a crazy person.
And
I mean,
Ozpin,
yeah,
don't
just a
ruin it.
little. But at this pace, you'll be combat ready in no time. Well, I'll see you upstairs.
How do you handle all of this?
What do you mean?
I'm scared. I'm more scared than I've ever been in my life. Than I ever thought was possible. I always knew that I wanted to be more than a farmhand, but this?
Oh, man.
Who would ask for this?
With great power comes great responsibility. Oh, don't cry, little farmer boy.
We all went to Beacon because we wanted to help people. But you're right. None of us asked for this either. We just have to press on and
How
hope.
can you be so confident? People have tried to kill you. The world's about to go to war all over again. How are you okay with any of this?
Dang.
When Beacon fell, I lost two of my friends.
Oh.
Penny Polandina and Pira Nikos.
Oh.
I didn't know them for very long, but that doesn't change the fact that they were two of the most kind-hearted people I'd ever met.
Oh, I'm not gonna cry.
I didn't save them.
I'm not gonna cry.
Pira thought that if there was even the smallest chance of helping someone, that it was a chance worth taking.
I'm not gonna cry.
And because of that, she died fighting a battle she knew she couldn't win.
Damn you, Ruby Month!
And Penny was killed just to make a statement.
I'm sorry.
I am scared. But not just for me. What happened at Beacon shows that Salem doesn't care if you're standing against her or not. She'll kill anybody. And that scares me most of all.
Damn.
Kira, Penny, I'd be lying if I said that it didn't hurt. That I didn't think about them every day since I lost them.
I'm not gonna cry.
Wish I had spent more time with them.
I'm not gonna cry.
If it had been me instead, I know they would have kept fighting too. No matter how dangerous it was.
I am not gonna cry.
That's what I choose to do. To keep moving forward.
I am not gonna cry. I am not gonna cry. You can't make me cry, Ruby. You will never make me cry.
Come on.
I don't care how sweet and sincere that is.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I don't care you're pulling at my heartstrings. You will not make me cry.
This isn't gonna be easy. But the fact that you're even trying says a lot about you.
Damn!
Braver than you think.
And Ship. And Ship.
She really is remarkable, isn't she?
Yeah. She must have been one of the best huntresses at Beacon, huh?
In some ways, yes. But in many others, no. She has her quirks, her faults, just like everyone else. But she also possesses something unquantifiable, a spark that can inspire others even in the darkest of times.
This must be really hard on her, too.
Wow.
It most assuredly is.
Can I still ship them? Message end.
Your thoughts?
are of no significance.
White Fang.
If this is how High Leader Taurus wishes to proceed, then we shall make it so.
Of course, brother. Still.
Come in.
Sister Elia, thank you for meeting with us.
How
Sister.
may I be of assistance?
Please, stand.
Elia, the chameleon girl.
We have wonderful news.
What is it?
We finally received a message from the Mistral Brotherhood. The operation was a success. Adam Taurus has claimed his place as the High Leader of the White Fang.
Oh. Good?
Sienna?
Buried with honor. The other branches
You
of the family
knew?
have been given the story that was agreed upon.
You knew?
A necessary sacrifice.
She said it, but still!
Indeed.
Your maturity and understanding in regards to this matter is appreciated, and it is why we've summoned you here this evening.
What?
The White Fang is experiencing a transitional period.
Growth requires change.
And change can be painful.
If it's for the
Like
betterment
puberty.
of the Faunus, then it's a pain we can endure. What's our next mission?
Containment. With the CCT tower still inoperable, we have the luxury of control over the flow of information.
News of Adam's ascension has yet to reach Menagerie, but when it does, the citizens of Kuokawana will undoubtedly react poorly now that the chieftain has spoken out against us.
It's my fault the Belladonnas had any ground to stand on.
Do not concern yourself with past failures, Elia. Focus on the future. We have an opportunity for redemption.
What do you need me to do?
The Belladonnas are the only remaining threat to Adam's assault on Haven Academy.
And so,
Blake and his
they
and her
must
family.
be silenced.
No. You're gonna kill your best friend's parents?
Silenced?
Like Sienna, they stand in the way of true progress for our people.
Don't
We would
do
never
it,
put
Elia.
such a burden on you alone, of course.
Don't.
Your brothers and sisters will be at your side,
No.
but your relationship with their daughter makes you an integral part of this operation.
No.
Blake?
We know how close you were with young Blake. Rest assured, High Leader Taurus has requested she be taken alive.
Close, eh?
Present to defend her family.
But the people of Menagerie...
We'll come to understand what happens to those who speak out against the White Fang.
And we'll be left without a leader until our victory is complete.
A necessary sacrifice, Sister Elia.
He said it, but... No. No. Don't go down that path. She's your best friend. She was once your friends with benefits. Giggity. It's canon.
She's right to worry about the citizens. It's possible they may come to see Gira as a martyr.
It is a risk we must take for our High Leader.
I will not allow them to
You-
ruin this. The Belladonna name has brought me nothing but grief. You've done well in finding the deserter. Bring her to me alive. But not before you've slaughtered her family.
Oh, you
I have
dick.
a promise to keep.
He seems unwell.
He carries
He seems like an ass.
tremendous burden.
Are we sure he is the one to lead us?
For now,
He's a
we must do what
bitch.
is best for the Faunus.
I'm so sorry for my language.
Yes. Brother Yuma, did you see Tagira's messenger?
He rests beneath the waves, along with his warning.
Then all is well.
Oh, another murder from a bat guy. The Batman. I'm sorry. It just came up in my head. Would he be more like Man-Bat? But what I'm trying to say is, well, both episodes were like tugging at my heartstrings. What with the reunion of Weiss and Yang, and then the feelings, the monologue from that of RWBY, and it was all like deep and philosophical, and there was so much passion and energy put into that. Hearing it from RWBY, hearing it from Weiss and Yang, hearing it from Blake, and all these people, and I just want to see them come together and hug each other in front of a sunset, and then fight some big old bad guy at the end, because that's usually how these season ends. And then there's a rock and roll song playing by Jeff Williams and Casey Lee Williams, and then everything is good and fluffy and flowery, and there's a little bit of comedy, and there's more shipping fuel. And now that I think about it, let's see, we've got, when it comes to all the members of RWBY, we got Blake shipped with Sun, we got Weiss shipped with Neptune, we got RWBY now shipping with Oscar, though Ozpin might be in a bit of trouble. But what about Yang? We haven't got any confirmation for a love interest for Yang. I can think about that later. But right now, oh god, my heart. But I will not cry. I'm a man. A man. Anyway. So, that's it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am going to go to the other room and think of manly things like war and video games and hot girls with huge racks and ratchet asses. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and any other stuff. And join me for the next episode in RWBY Month. I'm Fast Track. I'm the best man pajama who ever stood in front of a camera. I'm not going to cry. I'll be back in a flash.